What's up, you guys? It's Luke back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about my Nike Odyssey React. These are the shoes I started off work with six or 7 months ago. 6 or 7 months ago, and this is what they look like after. So one of the things I've noticed about the React technology is that over time it crinkles and it smushes and gets these little creases in them, if you can see, from just standing on them pressure. It definitely wears out over time. I haven't tried out Boost long enough to see how Boost does, but this is a video on the React. On the Nike Odyssey React, I got a good deal on these. They were size 14 so that they could fit me because Nike runs so small. I have to get something bigger than my actual shoe size. This is the sole. This is the bottom, what it looks like. They did not put a lot of rubber on the bottom. It's mostly this React material, which after just a little bit of wearing down, gets really smooth. And if you're on concrete, definitely lose traction and you slip. So if you're using this for running, you should be fine. But if you're gonna be walking around this all day, I'd probably get a different shoe. Now, that being said, these are still really comfortable. One of the main reasons I got this shoe in the beginning was because of all the videos I'd seen on it about how comfortable it was. This shoe in particular is definitely designed for running, and you can even see up inside the shoe, it says running. When you look at it, they put most of the React foam on the back and on the heel. For heel strikers, for people that are running a lot, this makes total sense. When you're wearing the shoe, you can definitely tell it's trying to propel you forward. It's got this rocking motion, especially with the spring and the cushion of this React material. It's trying to move you forward, which is a great thing if you're using these as trainers or you're running in these. It helps a lot, and it has improved my times at least like a little bit. I wouldn't do a percentage, like 5% or whatever. I can tell a difference. These are great for running on trails, running on rocks, running on twigs, because the React foam just absorbs everything like the Boost kind of does. This I would equate more to a marshmallow feel more than anything. I would say when you squeeze Boost, it's like you're squeezing a really hard Nerf, whereas this is like you're squeezing old marshmallows. If that makes any sense. But this is what they look like after 6 months of use, and they're all banged up. You can see up here in the heel that the heel is taking some damage. Luckily, the material that they use around the heel is really smooth and soft, and I didn't even notice for a long time that the heel was starting to wear out on the inside. Pieces started ending up in the shoe, and I was like, where the heck is this coming from? I started inspecting it, because I would just put these on and go to work. That's all I did. I walked an average of 7.5 miles a day, 5 days a week in these for 5.5 months. And this is what they look like after that. Being out in the sun, all black colorway. They held up pretty well, I'd say. I still use them as a side shoe to take on trails and to use as a backup just in case, because the React technology is still comfortable, still lasting. I'd say it's probably about 85 to 90% of what its original comfort level was. Definitely worth keeping around, but unfortunately it does over time lose some of its cushioning ability. One thing I really liked specifically about Odyssey is that up on the toe box, there's a lot of ventilation in this fly knit. Now, if you're running or you're using these as a daily shoe outside, that's great because you're gonna have plenty of ventilation. You can feel the air on your feet all day, keeps them cool, keeps them from smelling. I have not had any problems with the lacings, no problems with the rest of the shoe. Overall, it took a beating. I just gave it day in, day out, walked in the rain in these probably a total of 10 to 11 days, having to push carts, and it was raining and I had to keep going. These things were soaked. The next day, left them out, they were dried, ready to go for the next day. No problems with the sole, no problem with the insole, no problem with the upper. It handles outdoor weather phenomenally. Let's try that. This is the all black colorway, and it's been in the sun 6 months, day in and day out, and you can see just how well it's held up. The only difference that you can tell really is that around the heel, it does turn this, let's see if I can get this in the sun, it's this weird purple around the edge. That's because usually blacks aren't really true blacks, they're just really dark colors of something. All in all, you guys, I would say definitely a solid buy. You can go on eBay, GOAT, or StockX right now and find a pair of these marked down from what they originally cost of over $130, and you could probably easily find them around 70 to 60 bucks, and they are definitely worth it. They have the same React technology that's coming out in the new Infinity Reacts, just slightly less, but all in all, great lifestyle shoe, even better running shoe. I suggest you guys go pick some up. Thanks for watching, you guys. Catch y'all on the next one.